MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021 Texas Rangers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting eighth can continue to stay hot. Yeah, eighth. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Justin Verlander will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you could do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
Moving off tonight for the Yankees, right fielder, Jared Harris.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Stanton coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and the runner back easily. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And a glove flip for one. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Nick Castellanos now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Trying to get him started again following the double play. And he misses low with it. 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-0 pitch. He's taken strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And the runner back in standing. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Off to a great start in this one. Yankees turned away in the first. Rangers coming to bat on MLB Network. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Luis Severino gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, first baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Strike two.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No one out with a runner at second. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. One and one the count now. Ready with the 1-1. Tapper up the line. Castellanos charging in on it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Popped him up. Nicholas has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. His line against Justin Verlander. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 0-2 once more. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. One out, nobody on. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. But that one rolls foul. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. There's a called strike 3 on the corner. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Next for New York, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Hit down the and this will pick off the third base bag. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus. Ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Rasmus, a native of Georgia. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he's in safely at third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Now the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Rasmus at third with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 2 and the Yankees 1. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Sean Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This one's down to third. Taken in by Castellanos. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Lewis Grumman.
Now at the plate, Lewis Grumman. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Chapman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jarrett Parrish, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Late square, and this is popped up. Verlander is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third baseman,
Nick Castellanos now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Ricky Thurston.
leading off for the Rangers, catcher, Ricky Thurston.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Chris Davis now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Duffy gloves it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
1 strike.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. 3 up. 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Duffy comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The pitch. No balls and one strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley moving in. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, designated hitter, Sean Rodriguez.
Striding forward now is the DH. Sean Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Parrish on the move. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Lewis Bronner.
In now, Lewis Graham as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Graham is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Back up the middle. Duffy ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Brett Nicholas. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch on the way. 2 balls and no strikes.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fastball in there, 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. He's got a 3-1 lead. Now batting, Matt Chapman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So digging in now, Ricky Thurston. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A ball and a strike. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Bradley on the run. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Chris Davis now. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. His first homer so far in the series. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now.
Squares it up and hits a bolt to left center.
Rasmus is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Well, the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-1 Rangers.